You might have heard, seen, or even had a fair share of experiences with immigration agents, consultants, or people who say they master Canadian immigration. Permit me to say this. Canadian immigration is more than just paperwork. It's more than just filling up forms. It's about opening doors for persons who are in need. It's about building futures for skilled professionals and individuals with a Canadian dream. It's about helping professionals and people with trades, with talent, create legacies in Canada. And to us at Ngninkeu Law, we believe that every single immigration application tells a story, and it is our passion to ensure that your story is told the right way with precision, strategy, and adequate attention to details. Hi there, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is Lylie Ngninkeu and I am a Canadian immigration lawyer, the principal counsel at Lylie Ngninkeu Law. I proudly identify as God's masterpiece, and on this space I share insights on Canadian immigration and personal experiences as an immigrant in Canada. Consider subscribing to this YouTube channel if you'd like to stay informed about Canadian immigration and life in Canada. Today, I would like to talk about the services that I provide at my law firm, Lylie Ngninkeu Law. At Lylie Ngninkeu Law, we provide a wide range of legal services, and today I would like to zoom in on immigration, the immigration services that we provide. The immigration services we provide include, but are not limited to, express entry applications, student and visitor visas, family sponsorships, super visas, work permit applications, refugee claims, permanent residency applications, citizenship applications, and that's just to name a few. Let's talk about a few of these services that we provide at Ngninkeu Law. We'll begin with the express entry program. If you are a skilled worker, a professional or tradesperson, or someone with a talent and have working experience, the express entry program is the fast track pathway which is designed for talent like yours. And it's not just about submitting a profile, it is about strategically presenting your experience, your talent before the decision makers. It's about maximizing your points, your eligibility factors, language proficiency, and work experience. A well-structured and eligible application will secure you an invitation to apply for Canadian permanent residency sooner than you think. How to go about it? It's really about creating an express entry profile, getting added to the express entry pool, and then doing everything you can to maximize your points in order to get pulled out of the express entry pool, because you are only able to stay within the pool for a period of 12 consecutive months, after which that profile expires. If you don't get invited, then you'd have to create another express entry profile. Mind you, age is equally an important factor. The moment you clock 30, as time goes by, you get to lose the points that you could potentially secure as an advantage based on your age. So it's crucial, it's important to ensure that you maximize the points as soon as you get into the express entry pool. At Lylie Ngninkeu Law, we believe in your dreams, we believe in your talent, and that's why we invest the time and expertise to ensure that we support you on your journey to Canada. We help you by designing a customized immigration strategy to maximize your comprehensive ranking score and boost your chances of securing permanent residency in Canada. Canada's Provincial Nominee Programs open doors for skilled individuals who may not qualify under federal streams. Each province has unique criteria, and our role is to help you align your skills, goals, and background with the right program at the right time. I say this to say that provincial nominee programs vary at different times of the year. Trust me, in Canadian immigration, timing and precision are crucial, and therefore it is important that you secure strategic legal representation on your express entry application. Now, I can go on and on with regards to the express entry program just because I love it, I'm passionate about it, but enough said about the express entry program. Let's talk about students and visitors. Canada stands out when it comes to education overall, and therefore so many people across the world choose Canada for their studies. And so if you're dreaming of coming to study in Canada, or perhaps if you'd like to visit family or explore opportunities over here in Canada, whatever your goal may be it a student visa or a visitor visa, or if you're dreaming of coming to Canada just to visit the CN Tower, Niagara Falls, and all the touristic sites here in Canada, we can help you build a robust application. which anticipates the reviewing officer's concerns even before they are ever raised. Because here's the truth. Sometimes applications need to be built from a defensive mode, in the sense that we stay mindful that Canadian visa reviewing officers don't look for reasons to approve your visa. We ensure that they do not find a reason to refuse your application. I say this to say that we do our due diligence to ensure that we build a robust application and make sure that your profile is presented in the best way possible. We equally help individuals submit family sponsorship applications. Immigration is not only about individuals, right? It's about families, family reunification. That's why family sponsorship applications hold a special place in my legal practice. Whether you're sponsoring your spouse, your children, your significant other, your parents, or even your grandparents, we guide you through the eligibility rules, documentation, and timelines. For parents and grandparents, the super visa is equally a beautiful option that you could explore, which allows your parents stay with you in Canada for extended periods without needing to apply for a visitor record as often. With the right strategy, family reunification can definitely become your reality. And if you're looking to sponsor your significant other, for example, you could sponsor either a married spouse, a common law partner, or a conjugal partner. For married spouses, of course, your marriage certificate is a crucial document to prove that you are indeed legally married, and other supporting documents as well will be required to demonstrate the genuineness of your relationship. And for common law partners, there is a requirement that you need to have stayed together at the same address as conjugal partners for a period of 12 consecutive months. And you need supporting documents as well to demonstrate or prove the genuineness of your relationship. For conjugal partners, you again will need to demonstrate the genuineness of your relationship. As long as you're able to have your legal representative build a robust application for you, family reunification through the spousal sponsorship program can definitely become your reality. We equally represent clients in work permit applications. In today's economy, work permits are lifelines. There are several types of work permits here in Canada. There is the open work permit, we have the employer-specific work permit, the spousal work permit, the postgraduate work permit, the bridging work permit. Whichever work permit you're looking to apply for, we at Ngninkeu Law help you build a robust application that goes beyond ticking boxes. We discuss your eligibility, whether you're going to need an LMIA or whether it's LMIA exempt, whether you have a job offer, whether you have the required training that's going to lead to an open work permit, or whether you've taken an on-the-job training which could lead to an employer-specific work permit, popularly known as a closed work permit. Whichever work permit you're looking to apply for, we discuss all of this and ensure that your profile is presented in the best way. We anticipate challenges, we stay current on IRCC changes in requirements and pathways, and we ensure that your file is strengthened with all of the required supporting documentation. Be mindful that in Canadian immigration, a weak application is quite expensive. It costs you your time, money, and sometimes your future. It's therefore crucially important to do it right the first time. We equally represent clients in refugee protection applications, popularly known as refugee claims. For many individuals, Canada represents safety, a refuge from persecution, conflict, or threats to life. Refugee claims are not just cases, they are human stories of survival. We support refugee claimants in reviewing narratives, preparing BOC forms, gathering evidence, and navigating the Refugee Protection Division with dignity, strength, and clarity. With refugee claims, every word matters. Every deadline matters, and we at Ngninkeu Law ensure that your story is heard and presented the best way in accordance with Canadian law. We equally represent clients in their permanent residency applications. Permanent residency is the cornerstone of stability here in Canada, be it through express entry, family sponsorship, Provincial Nominee Programs, refugee claims, or humanitarian and compassionate grounds applications. We advocate fiercely for those with compelling circumstances. Canadian immigration applications demand legal knowledge and tact. That's the ability to tell your story in a way that resonates with decision makers. We at Ngninkeu Law are mindful of this, and that's exactly where our law firm stands out. We ensure that our clients' stories are heard. We invest the time and expertise to ensure that our clients' stories are properly presented and heard accordingly. And different provinces source for different talents and different skills. Sometimes the northern provinces are looking for healthcare workers, for example, while Ontario and other provinces could be looking for tech professionals, for example, and other provinces could be looking for chefs, for example, or welders, for example. So our role is to review your profile, review your experience, your talent, and match that to the adequate pathway that's available at the time, and ensure that we discuss the eligibility criteria and present your profile in the best possible manner. And then when time comes to take the ultimate step, which is becoming a Canadian citizen, we guide you through the process so that you can proudly take your Canadian citizenship test, you take your oath with confidence, and then, oh, Canada, right? You are welcomed officially to Canada as a Canadian citizen. Now, I know you may be wondering, why choose us? Why choose Lylie Ngninkeu Law? Why? Well, I'll tell you why. At Lylie Ngninkeu Law, immigration isn't just about forms. It's really about your future. We care about your future. We genuinely care about your future, about your Canadian dream, your goals to move to Canada or to stay in Canada permanently. We are passionate about helping you achieve those goals. We've studied the law, we've studied the system, and more importantly, we know the stakes. We understand what it is all about. I am an immigrant myself, and therefore I understand the stakes. We are passionate about helping immigrants, especially young professionals, carve out their place in Canada and thrive. We don't just prepare your application, we do it right. We invest the time and expertise required to ensure that your profile is presented in the best possible manner. Remember that in Canadian immigration, a single mistake can mean rejection, refusals, or even temporal or permanent bans sometimes. But with the right lawyer or with the right legal representative on your application, rejections, refusals, or bans can be avoided. Opportunities can definitely be maximized, and success can obviously be achieved. If you're ready to explore your options or take the next step in your Canadian immigration journey, I invite you to book a consultation with me today. We will review your profile, that's your educational and work experience, and then match that profile to an available pathway that will lead you to your Canadian goal, your Canadian dream. For more information about the services that we offer at Lylie Ngninkeu Law, you're welcome to visit our website. And if you're looking to have a one-on-one consultation with me to discuss where you're at in your Canadian immigration journey, you're welcome to give me a call on the phone number displayed, or send me an email, or better still, book a consultation directly using the link that will be displayed over here. If you've already begun your Canadian journey and maybe you feel stuck along the way, maybe you've received a procedural fairness letter, you've received a ban, or you've been refused a visa application, or simply you're looking to actually commence your Canadian immigration journey, I recommend that you seek legal advice. Book a consultation with me and we will give you personalized legal advice. We will literally give you a roadmap where we will review how far you've gone, and we will provide you with a roadmap that you can adopt in order to achieve your Canadian immigration dream. At Lylie Ngninkeu Law, we are committed to delivering lean legal solutions designed with you in mind. So do not hesitate to reach out in case you need assistance in your Canadian immigration journey. Follow me on social media to stay informed on Canadian immigration, and most importantly, secure your spot for a personalized consultation where we'll craft the strategy that works for you. I look forward to guiding you through your Canadian immigration journey. Thank you for listening. I am Lylie Ngninkeu, your trusted Canadian immigration lawyer. Until next time, stay informed, stay purposeful, and remember, you are God's masterpiece. See you next time.